There it is. At the stroke of midnight, Atlanta welcomed in 2020 at the Battery in Cobb County. It was just one of many celebrations across the metro and really the world to ring in the new year. But here's the question. Does 2020 officially mean the start of the new decade?
Well, it depends on who you ask. Some say it actually does. Others say the decade doesn't end until December 31st, 2020. CBS 46's Yasmin Alston is getting to the bottom of all the confusion.
The day is January 1st, 2020.
While it is technically the end of a decade, because it is 10 years, I feel like we're starting the new decade today. Does that make any sense?
Our time system is something we as humans made up. We started from our number system. Our number system starts at 0. So by that logic, every 10 years is on the 0 mark, not on the first mark.
2010 is when we started the decade, and now it's 2020. So it ended yesterday, right?
But her parents disagreed on this debate about numbers and time.
They think it starts next year. But how could it?
Well, the great news is it just depends. It depends on how you want to count years.
We asked math professor Scott Allen to clear it up.
Because if you count years like we count the stories of a building and start with 1, which in fact is what they did when they went back and redid the calendar back in the 6th century, then you start with 1, so the 10th year would be 10.
So according to Allen, it depends on if you start counting with 0 or 1. Allen says most people start with 0, referring to the 80s or the 90s. In conclusion, he says there's no real answer.
The way our calendar's set up, we started with 1. It's kind of weird because the year before was 1 BC and then you have 1 AD. We never had a 0.
And Allen says all of this confusion could have been avoided if we started with year 0 instead of year 1. I'm Yasmina Alston for CBS 46 News.